I'm not sure how much time I've got left, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to tell the story, and if Lee wants to cut it out and put it back in, welcome to do that. So this is a part of the story I'm very much ashamed about, but this is 18-year-old Matt Hoss, and I got really drunk that night, and I decided to walk home, and on the way home, all the way through the week, I've been given like these little card coupons for the night, for a strip club, and I was kind of like, not opposed to strip clubs, but very much I was wary of them, and I thought they probably weren't the greatest thing to go to. But and you got like a £5 off a striptease if you used the coupon. And I kind of on the way home, I felt really drunk and lonely, and I felt a bit isolated. I cried in a karaoke bar. The Glaswegians took me out for a drink because I was so upset, and I started crying at a karaoke bar. I did Green Day, and I was like, oh, this song goes out for the broken-hearted. And the people from Glasgow did Wonderwall about 8 times in a row. That was really good. But then I went to this, I was walking home past a nightclub, and on the strip club, I was like, I'm just going to go in, if I can't get girls from my artistic side, then I should, I can get them this way, in this sleazy way. And I kind of went in, and I felt a bit gribby at first, but I thought I'd go and get a drink. And I went to, and this is the first time I saw boobs as well, and it was really, it's quite intoxicating. It was quite small, but I thought, I'll just check it out. And then I went to the bar and I bought a Heineken, and it was €5 for a small bottle. And even though I was seeing booze for the first time, I was still more shocked at the price of the beer. I was like, oh my god, that's bloody that's an outrage right there. I love that my Yorkshire fiscal man comes out before my erroneous sexual side does as well. It's kind of a tiered system, and and then I thought, okay, I've got this free lap dance. Let's give it a go. But I didn't get to choose my lap dance. It was chosen for me. There was this lady that came over to me called Ivory, and she came over and she was like, I'm doing your lap dance for you. And I was like, oh, okay. I thought I got to choose, but I'm very much very, very passive. And she started giving me this lap dance, and it was I suppose it was nice, but it wasn't I didn't know what to do, if you know what I mean. I felt a bit like James Bond, but but I didn't know what to do with it, if you know what I mean. But then I was wearing this really hideous Hawaiian shirt, which I might have now actually. And Ivy was like, no, you're gonna tear that off. And at this point, she hadn't taken off any clothing or anything like that. And she ripped off my shirt, ripped it, all the buttons came off. She ripped it, and then she threw it on the floor, and goes, that shirt's hideous, and stuff like that. And I was kind of struck by the irony that I had taken off more clothes at a strip club than the person I was getting a lap dance from. And I thought, I'm doing her job for her, really. And this is when I remember getting asked the lap dance. She was like, oh, for an extra €50 we could have a special night. And I was like, oh, I don't really have the cash on me, and she was like, oh, that's okay. Why don't you go outside? There's a bank machine. You can go and get some money out. And I was like, oh yeah. And I had this dilemma. It's like, do I pay for sex? I don't. I can't get it from my artistic side of who I am. Maybe I can be sleazy as well. I had that conflict kind of came in, and so So the real end of the story is I leave, but the comedy end of the story is I say that I wrote her a poem instead, but that's a lie. I just kind of left the strip club and just went home quite sad. As you know, I swang in. I went to a child's play park at about 1:00 in the morning and just swung on some swings like a creepy man, and then I went home and. And you're probably thinking, man, that's really embarrassing, There's in no way would you ever create another poem or song which really shows the intensity of your love, right? That'd be ridiculous. And you're wrong, because I actually wrote a country album for my comedy show called British Redneck, for my stand-up show called Here Comes Your Man, and I wrote a whole country album's worth. I wrote a whole album about a breakup, and it's pretty awful. And I've got some song titles here. My country album's it's called "Give Me a Tow Truck" because I've got a broken down heart. Track 1. Track 2 is "Eastbound" and "Downbeat." Track 3 is Why?" Track 4 is "My ex-girlfriend listens to my podcast, but she doesn't speak to me." Track 5 is "Ha Ha Ha, I Will Die Alone." 6 is "Dancing in the Moonshine." 7 is "Flowers Die, Just Like My Love for You." And the final 2 are 9, "I Accidentally Swiped Right on My Cousin's Tinder." And 10, "She Matched Right Back With Me." So you can buy that on Bandcamp, as well as on Bandcamp you can get my whole hour show called Here Comes Your Man. Do check that out and please donate generously.